Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bravo is not done making big announcements just yet. Bravo has just announced that 4 new shows are coming to the schedule this year. Wife Swap, The Real Housewives Edition, The Valley, Persian Style, The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and a reboot of Ladies of London will all be making their debut in the coming months. But the network isn't done making big announcements just yet. Heading into the summer, the Bravo primetime schedule is loaded with some of the network's biggest hits. Sunday night features The Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo's Love Hotel, and Monday night is for Below Deck Down Under. On Tuesday, the network is airing the Vanderpump Rules spin-off, The Valley. Wednesday night is all about Summer House, and Thursday night is for Top Chef. Of course, the Bravo primetime lineup is closed out every night by Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. There are also a number of shows returning that don't have a premiere date or cast announcement just yet. They include Below Deck Mediterranean Season 10, Below Deck Down Under Season 4, Southern Charm Season 11, Southern Hospitality Season 4, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Seasons 15, The Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19, The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 6, Married to Medicine Season 12, Vanderpump Rules Season 12, and The McBee Dynasty, Real American Cowboys Season 2. According to a tip submitted to Bravo and Cocktails, Bravo is not done making big announcements. In addition to 4 new shows, the network has more to announce at the upfronts on May 12. They didn't want to announce so much at once that things would get buried, so expect more exciting news, the source claimed. Also, just because RHHONY and RHONG weren't on the list of renewed, doesn't mean they were cancelled. Summer House, among other shows, weren't there either. It just means they will not be on the planned schedule for the upcoming 2 year. The tip also claimed that Teresa Giudice, Melissa Gorga, Dolores Catania, and Margaret Josephs are still under contract with NBC Universal and will be attending BravoCon. Bravo pays them a set amount during this holding period to keep them engaged since they aren't allowed to be on other networks, the source explained. Bravo has also announced its slate of summer premieres. Below Deck, Season 12 premieres on Monday, June 2nd, and the first season of Next Gen NYC premieres on Tuesday, June 3rd. Season 7 of The Real Housewives of Miami premieres on Wednesday, June 11, and the first King's Court season arrives on Sunday, July 13. Finally, the last Culturistas Culture Awards premieres on Tuesday, August 5. After the episodes of these shows premiere on Bravo, they will be available to stream on Peacock the next day. Tell us, what new shows are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments with streaming wars, spin-offs, and a new reality show born every full moon. One network stands tall, glossy, and chaotic, Bravo. Just when you think the glitter has settled, the wigs have stopped flying, and the wine glasses are safely shelved, the network drops another bombshell. And this time, Bravo is not done making big announcements just yet. Fans of the network, lovingly dubbed Bravoholics, thought they had seen it all. After all, this is the place that made flipping tables a national pastime, turned housewives into icons, and somehow convinced viewers that watching rich people scream over dinner parties is both art and therapy. But the recent string of announcements from Bravo has left even the most seasoned couch critic blinking in disbelief. It started with whispers, a cryptic tweet, an offhand comment by Andy Cohen during a late-night episode of Watch What Happens Live. The rumor mill churned faster than a Housewives reunion fight, until finally the first of many announcements dropped. A multiverse crossover event titled The Real Housewives of the Bravoverse. Yes, you read that right. Imagine Lisa Rinna getting accidentally transported into the below-deck yacht galley. Or Captain Sandy managing a charter filled exclusively with cast members from Summer House. Chaos? Absolutely. But Bravo knows its audience, and the audience craves carnage, couture, and confessionals. The Bravoverse is already being described internally as Avengers meets April Spritz. Still reeling from that news, fans barely had time to process before the next headline landed: Top Chef, Housewives Edition. In this Bravo Frankenstein of a series, current and former housewives are thrown into a culinary competition where, presumably, they will burn risotto while hurling verbal grenades at each other. Judges will include Tom Colicchio, Padma Lakshmi, returning just for this, and Ine Leakis, because why not? Then came the unthinkable. A new spin-off, Watch What Happens. Always, a 24/7 live feed of Andy Cohen's office. Just his office. No editing, no filters, no escape. Viewers will be treated to raw footage of Bravo's kingpin navigating meetings, calls, and likely several crises involving tweets that should not have been tweeted. Even more astonishing is the announcement of a scripted drama, yes, scripted, inspired by Bravo's most notorious feuds. The slap that echoed through Beverly Hills is already filming in an undisclosed Los Angeles mansion, starring former soap actors, ex-housewives, and a guest appearance by RuPaul as the narrator. It's part courtroom drama, part telenovela, and entirely bonkers. But wait, Bravo isn't done. A new digital platform is launching, tentatively titled *Bravoverse Plus. The subscription model promises unfiltered access to everything we couldn't legally air on TV. That includes never-before-seen reunion outtakes, the uncensored Scary Island tapes, and a VR experience allowing fans to sit at the infamous Pump Rules table as a fight unfolds around them in full immersive 360 degrees chaos. And in a move that can only be described as both bold and completely on-brand, Bravo has announced a partnership with NASA. The project, Real Housewives of the Moon, aims to send the franchise interstellar. The pitch: what happens when you take 3 housewives from different cities and make them live together in a zero-gravity habitat? No glam squads, no assistants, just lunar dust and diva drama. Critics scoffed, but insiders claim it's already in pre-production. One anonymous executive said, "We've solved reality TV on Earth. Now we're tackling the galaxy." There are also murmurs of a Broadway musical, Flipping Tables, the Teresa Giudice story, in collaboration with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Whether true or not, tickets for the rumored pre-sale have already crashed multiple fan sites. To keep up with the relentless announcements, Bravo has instituted a new weekly special called Bravo Breaking News, airing Fridays at midnight. It's a rapid-fire rundown of all the new series, renewals, feuds, and passive-aggressive tweets made since the previous Friday. "We needed a show just to announce the shows," said a clearly exhausted production assistant, speaking under condition of anonymity. Why this sudden explosion of content? Some suggest it's a response to other networks catching up. Others believe Bravo is simply riding the wave of its own glorious madness. But those close to the brand claim it's about fan loyalty. Bravo knows its audience better than any other network, said a media analyst. It's not about taste, it's about obsession. If you can't stop thinking about what Erika Jayne meant when she said, "I have nothing to hide," you're Bravo's core demo. And they know you'll follow them to the ends of the earth, or, apparently, the moon.